What's up, everybody? Welcome back. This is Impromptu Bourbon Sessions. What's up, Gloria? How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you, Court?
Tired as hell.
From what?
Working.
Working.
And
That's
look,
like so
and look,
gay.
I only work 3 days this week, and I'm just like, I'm tired, boss. I'm
Oh,
tired.
you sound like Dom right now. She complaining about going in the office. Well, I think they have to go back in for 3 days. She is not sure to be going in the office for 3 days.
I was like, man, I'm so glad I took more time off. Oh my gosh, it's ridiculous. But
Maybe you
yeah,
took too much time off.
no, I only took 9 days.
Well, how you tired for working?
Just getting up at 4:30 in the morning.
I get it. I definitely know. Look, we share that sentiment.
Oh yeah, and then now I'm about to attack these cabinets here. I'm excited about the project, but I'm like, it's a lot of labor that goes along with it. But I'm excited to paint it because I'd be damned if I go and pay a painter $1,000 to do these cabinets.
Absolutely not. But there is no better gratification than seeing a project from start to finish, and you be like, I did that shit.
Right.
I did that.
Oh man. Well, to our listeners, thank you for our what we call them, what we gonna call them, beginner supporters. For the people who listened to our first episode.
And we just thank y'all for the love.
Yep, appreciate it.
Those of y'all that value us enough to give a fuck about our opinions.
Right, and gave us feedback as well.
Absolutely.
So yeah, other than that, ain't nothing else changed since the last time we got together, since we talked.
I checked into a new man.
Kudos.
I mean, that's all it changed. Other than that, it's still the same shit, different day.
Yep, exactly. Groceries are still high as hell.
Absolutely.
Gas has gotten cheaper though.
Look, I'm telling you, this country, they buttering us up. They softening us up.
Okay, yeah, we're going to start lowering the prices. The election's coming up next year.
Well, why don't they, if they really want my vote, why don't y'all lower the fucking price of the cost of living? Gas, groceries, electric, everything. Because it's so fucking expensive to live in this country.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of memes that was like, man, everybody already got a flat screen TV. How about we do a Black Friday sale on groceries?
You know what I'm saying? Look, let's do a black demand power. Black Friday. I'll pay my goddamn bill up for the year.
Right. Can I get 50% off on my car insurance for the month or something?
Yeah.
Say less.
Ain't no money in it. Ain't no business. Ain't no money in that for these companies.
Exactly.
They want us all broke. They want us to work till we 65 and die in 14 years.
Is it me or did like the month of October go by really, really slow and we already in mid-November? I feel like November's going by fast as hell.
Yeah, because we about to be right at the holidays. You know, once Thanksgiving comes, you know, Christmas gonna be here as soon as you blink.
Right. Because I was like, damn, it was just Halloween. And now it's
but
about to
I
be
feel like
Thanksgiving.
this whole year just like literally took the fuck off.
For me, I want to say maybe the summer went by kind of slow. And I want to say like September went by kind of slow for me. October went by slow, but like November, I'm like, damn, it's already the 15th of November. Like,
yeah, it's time for these people. New year, new me. Yeah, okay.
So are you gonna do any Black Friday shopping?
Absolutely fucking not.
My kids got everything.
They do, but no, for real. Like I have never done Black Friday shopping. I've never gone out.
Not even online.
Not on Black Friday. Bitch, I'm a Cyber Monday type bitch.
Well, it's Cyber Friday now.
Yeah,
like,
but honestly, over the last couple of years, like because you know I use a coupon.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, these sales that they be putting out, a lot of times people think you getting so much off on Black Friday. A lot of times, it's cheaper to actually shop like during a regular year.
Mm-hmm.
Because all they do is they jack the prices up of the merchandise, and then they say, oh, we're going to give you this much off. For them to pretty much break even. It's still going to be the same price if they needed you know what I'm saying, for their end of year. You ain't saving shit.
Or it's like they'll up the price and then they'll slash it for back, but it's still the original. It's still kind of like the original price. Like how much they still want to make off the product. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Absolutely what I'm saying. So no, I don't do Black Friday shopping. I got better shit to do with my time. Like be fucking fat from fucking Thanksgiving.
Well, I do know one thing. We're gonna be out there in the cold waiting for Bath and Body Works to open on Candle Day. That's a fact.
Who is?
What you mean who? They ain't no out
We gonna be in line online, right?
No, we're going to the store too. They have.
Is that on Black Friday?
No, it's not Black Friday.
Okay.
It's always the first. They might do it Friday and Saturday, but it's always like the first Friday and Saturday of December.
Okay, I can
when they do
support
their
that.
candle days, yeah.
I can support Candle Day, but if that bitch had fell on Black Friday, I'm like, man, see you next year.
Nah, but at the same time, again, I feel like everybody does their Black Friday shopping online, and it's like it's not. To me, it's not even Black Friday anymore. It's I don't know if they're gonna give it another name.
Black Friday come from? Because I will not lie to you. In Chicago, like I never heard it called Black Friday until I came down to Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
Even when I was in Jags, 15 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
they wasn't calling it Black Friday. So where did the concept of what makes it Black Friday?
I have no idea.
And then us as consumers, we didn't just went with the fucking flow.
Maybe the one thing I guess I want to assume is like that Friday right after Thanksgiving, everybody got up early and went and stood outside these stores, or that's how it started.
Like
and it was like, okay, well, we out here in the dark in the early mornings, and it's out here cold, and maybe that's why they call it Black Friday, because you out there, the sun ain't up yet. Maybe that's it. We're gonna have to do our research and Google that mess. Or hey, listeners, drop your comments and your knowledge and let us know
why they call it Black Friday. We don't know. Look, educate us, because ignorance is a choice.
Right. So, but now it's just the title now, because here we are, November 15th, and they doing Black Friday sales, which I can't.
They really haven't been sales. I've been like doing my research because we're looking for like appliances.
Well, check.
I'm like, this is the same fucking price this fucking refrigerator costs through the fucking year.
Well, check this out. Ashley's Home Store definitely did their Black Friday sale, 50% off everything, and if you were active duty, no, and if you were active duty, you got free delivery.
What?
So you can't beat that. Because at a minimum, they charging $100 for delivery.
Hell yeah.
But 50% off?
Free delivery and 50% off?
Mm-hmm. And it was actually 50% off when we went in there. Like, everything was tagged 50%, and they're doing the math. Like, we said they did the math. She was like, yep, your math is correct. That's 50% off.
Word? Normally, that shit don't be math. And the math is never math.
Nope, I saw her do the math on her little tablet, and I was like, damn, y'all for real is charging 50% off. Like, that's what's up.
Oh, I wish I had known about that, because I need some Foot Lockers. For my, like, for all our comforters and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sick of it. Yeah, we need some fucking Foot Lockers. Every room in my house is a goddamn Foot Locker. Because I like organization.
Yeah.
I don't like shit that's out of place. I really love organization. So, maybe I need to look at Ashley's and see if they have some decent Foot Lockers in here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're going to have another sale. Like, they're going to have multiple sales all the way probably to the end of the year. And then they're going to have New Year's sales, and then Martin Luther King sales, and then President's Day sales. So, and then, we're going to do something for St. Patrick's Day.
Sale.
Yep, and then Mother's Day, and then Easter, and then it's just going to start all over again. So, so anywho, what I wanted to talk about was, say you saw your ex with their ex out here in these streets. Like, how would you feel? So pretty much the topic is coming from pretty much like Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Like, for those who watch the Ratchetness TV shows,
so I gotta get my my feed from you and everybody else, because I don't watch Ratchet TV.
So
that shit rots your brain.
But it's so entertaining though, because it's like, for me, I'm not focused on my mess if I had mess, but I'm not focused on my mess what's going on in my life. I'm more focused on, so-and-so got in a fight, and so-and-so cheating on so-and-so, so let me watch it. So, but anywho, hopefully our listeners know, but most of us know that, Bambi and Scrappy were married, they got divorced, but now, all over like Instagram, social media, whatever the case may be, Scrappy has been hanging out a lot with his first baby mama, Erica. Now, pictures have not shown that they be like booed up or whatever like that, like no kisses, no PDA, nothing like that. But they've been spending a lot of time together. They've been going on trips. I think they went to Puerto Rico, Mexico, one of them countries down there.
Was the kid there?
Well, what's her name? Imani. She's 18 years old now, so I don't know. Don't try to my heart. I don't know. But I see something today, which was, I know it was fake news, but it had Bambi's name in the headline, and I'm not going to talk about it because I know it's something fake to try to grab the listeners. But what I want to know is, how would you feel if you saw your ex-boyfriend or your ex-spouse hanging out with their ex?
Me personally, when I'm done with your ass, I'm done with your ass type person. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't give a fuck
But what if you got kids though with that person too?
What that mean? He's still their daddy?
I'm just saying, what if you got kids? She said he's still their daddy.
I'm just saying, he's still their daddy. Look, I mean, I want him to be happy with somebody else. So clearly, I want the bitch for him. Saying. So you said, how would I feel if I saw my ex-spouse or ex-boyfriend with their ex? And we're talking about the ex that came before me.
Absolutely.
Me personally, I don't know that would make me feel no kind of way, only because I feel like everybody has a past. And also, being a little bit more mature, I also understand that every relationship has a season.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it didn't work out for them at that time.
Mm-hmm.
We not together.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's who he's supposed to be with. That's who she's supposed to be with.
Mm-hmm.
That's me personally. I honestly wouldn't feel no kind of fucking way. Cause in my mind, shit, bitch, you doing me a motherfucking favor. Let this motherfucker quit calling me goddamn.
You stupid.
You ain't sticking your hand in this cookie jar no more.
You stupid. I'm coming from a place where it's like, if for one, I have closure with you. Now, if I have closure with you, then cool, go do your thing. Y'all have a good time, whatever it can be. Even if y'all just hanging out, whatever you're doing, that's your business. It's none of my business. It's not. You're not my business anymore.
Right.
But would I feel some kind of way, like if you and I sat up some nights, and kind of had pillow talk about your ex? You know what I'm saying? And now I'm seeing you done went and now you're hanging out with this person, and it's like, well, damn, how two-faced can you be? Just 6 months ago, or just a year ago, or just whatever, however long ago, you just had so many things to say about your ex, like you couldn't stand her, blah blah blah. And then with their situation, I mean, Scrappy and Erica got into it plenty of times. And Bambi was right there, ride or die, and whatever. It was messy.
But to add to that, like, because we know that shit was messy, I am a firm believer in the same way you get his ass, the same way you gonna lose his ass.
Yeah.
So. You saw all the bullshit they was going through this back when I was watching Ratchet TV. I ain't know no better, y'all.
Hold on, don't come for me. I know better. I ain't know no better. I know better.
For me, I'm not coming for nobody personally, honestly. But I'm saying, like, I do remember their shit being, like, messy and foul as fuck. And I feel like now that, maybe it is actually their season now. Mm-hmm. And she got to see that shit, like, comment on this no motherfucking body. Mm-hmm. I am a firm believer. Mm-hmm. But my thing is, they got kids together. He got kids with both of them. Mm-hmm. So it's to some point, y'all have to all try to figure out how y'all can all be amicable. Because at the end of the day, y'all have to have decent relationships for the sake of those kids. Because regardless of whether you like her or you like her, y'all kids are still siblings. Mm-hmm. You don't want the kids to grow up resenting y'all because y'all can grow the fuck up and get y'all shit together. Mm-hmm. But
yeah, me, I wouldn't feel any kind of way. Like I said, if I got closure with you, I wish you the best. If we got kids together, we're gonna co-parent accordingly. But hey, y'all hanging out having fun, cool, do you? If it's more than that, then hey, I wish y'all the best. I don't want to wish any hate or discontent or whatever on anybody. It's like, hey, you grown.
Right.
But kind of like what you said earlier, don't come crawling back to me because, like you said, when I'm done, I'm done.
That's right. I am nobody's. If I ain't your first fucking choice, I am never gonna be your option.
Now, one thing that I'm not going to tolerate is if my friends keep bringing information back to me as if I care, or if they, try to get me riled over there, blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. Because now I'm looking at you like, well, first off, you're not even my friend. Like, why do you keep bringing me back this information as if, like, I need to know? Yeah, or why are you being messy about the situation? Because I can definitely see people put in that situation like, okay, like, how come every time you come over here, you got to tell me about my ex and how you seen it, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Is that and the third?
Yeah, and then also, like, you may think, sometimes we think we have closure until this one incident happens or this certain thing you see or whatever reminds you of this person, and you realize, damn, maybe I don't have the closure I thought I had. And then you got this friend coming back pouring salt in that wound. That's like, what the fuck? Bitch, you ain't my friend. Matter of fact,
right.
Blocked.
So that leads me to another question I just thought of. So would you feel some type of way if your friends was hanging out with your ex and his ex?
Would I feel some kind of way? This is the ex that he went back to. I don't know.
So then my next question would be like, well, how do you know all this information? Like, where do you get this from? Oh, well, I was hanging out with them and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Or they showed up at the same event. We was talking to Kiki and taking shots and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I feel like it gotta be some kind of code. Because I'm one of those people, like, just because I'm not friends with somebody, I'm not going to say you can't be friends with them. But you have to draw some type of line in the sand and be like, yeah, I still talk to them, but I'm not going to do this. Or, you know what I'm saying? Because especially, because my biggest thing, I'm huge on loyalty. Loyalty is everything to me. Like, once you prove that you are not loyal, I won't spit on your ass if your ass is on fire. So, like, it's like, if you and I have a mutual friend, and me and this friend, we just decide, like, I'd be like, oh, fuck that bitch. I don't like her. I don't like, she don't got no integrity. I just don't like her character. Something about her I don't like. I'm not going to tell you that you can't talk to this friend. You can't hang out with this friend. But what I would expect is for you not to be telling me, like, how y'all went and did this and did this. I don't have a problem with y'all being friends, honestly. But I don't, like, bitch, you was my friend, her. You my friend. Like, you can still be friends with her, but I don't want to know how y'all hang out, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think for me it's a little dicey because it's like, are you a friend or are you a foe?
Why?
Are you, because again, like, okay, so me and the guy, we were together. Now we're not together anymore. But you hung out with us, but now we're not together anymore. And I found out you're hanging out with him and his new chick, or him and his ex. It's kind of like, you was my friend first, or you met, and I'm gonna give you an example. You met him through me. So the example that I have is, well, I don't think Married to Medicine is ratchet, but
I used to like that show.
It's Bravo. So remember Quad was married. His name was Greg. They got divorced or blah blah blah. Now Greg and his fiance now they're on the show, and now it's still messy because Quad is still on the show too. So now, like, they even wanted, I think they threw like an engagement party or whatever, and all the friends, went over to the house or blah, blah, blah. They met the new girl. Even one of the girls, I think her name was Toya, she befriended the new fiance. Her name is Sweet Tea. I think that's her nickname or whatever. But Toya and those two are friends. And then, so yeah, it's kind of like, it's like, I'm not saying y'all can't be cool. Y'all can't be cool with them, but it's like, I feel like somewhere you gotta draw the line. And then with Quad, she met, so Phaedra used to be on Housewives of Atlanta.
Yeah.
Now she's on Married to Medicine. Quad met Phaedra through Greg.
Wait, is Phaedra his new fiance?
No.
Oh,
Remember I just said Sweet Tea. Her name's Sweet Tea, yeah.
Girl.
But now Phaedra's on the show. Of course, Phaedra, they all involved a group with her, blah, blah, blah. That was like, okay, where should Phaedra draw the line? You know what I'm saying? Because she's still good friends with Quad. Greg is about to get married to Sweet Tea.
So with that situation,
it's messy.
That is messy. And I feel like with all of the young ladies, well, mature women, because that's what they are. All of the women on Married to Medicine, they were Quad's friends first. They were only
initially
friends with her husband because of Quad. So I feel like their loyalty should have been with Quad. Not saying you could be like, hey, how you doing? But it looks fucked up. Y'all shouldn't be fucking hanging out with him because he wasn't y'all friend. Y'all were only friends with him because of me.
But then they have the husbands who are really, really good friends with Greg. You see what I'm saying? It's messy.
I forgot about them.
So with that situation, I feel like, yes, you can be polite. Y'all filming together, so you're gonna have to be around them in the moment. But I wouldn't be going to help her pick out her wedding dress.
Right.
And that's too far. I feel like that's an intimate moment. Like, you were a part of the journey of me getting married to this man, and it's like, but I'm cool with his ex-wife or blah blah. Like, when they went over to the house for the engagement party, Jackie, one of the doctors, she was like, Simone actually, she was like, Jackie, have you been here before? And Jackie was like, yeah, I've been here. She was like, because in this room it was purple, right? So it's like, If I was sweet tea, I'd be like, well, damn, they coming over here. Now they've been over here before, but they came over here when Quad was living here. That's
So
a
that's
little
why
mess.
she should
That's
make
a little
his
messy
ass
too.
buy another house. Cause that I
Well,
ain't doing that right
well, Quad moved out. That's his house.
there. Exactly. But still.
If we're about to get married, it's probably best that we go get our house. Right.
Exactly.
But right now, this is gonna work. But as far as me staying in the same house that you share with your ex-wife, we need to start over, start something.
You already know my stance on that, cause I ain't having that shit. Like, no, I will not live in this house. You bought this house for her.
So take the house out of it. What about the bed?
How is that any different?
So I'm asking a question. I'm asking a question, ma'am. So would you be like, nah, we need to get a new bed?
Absolutely. Okay. I feel like that's like the small. If I have to live in this house for whatever amount of time until we can get our own, I feel like that's the easiest way to appease me. Buying a new fucking bed. Mm-hmm. Like, you think I want to fucking smash in the bed you was in with your ex-wife?
Or what about female? But that's the same thing applies to ex-girlfriends or chicks you to mess with.
I feel like I don't know if I agree with that on ex-girlfriend.
It's different when you're married.
Well, I guess it would depend on how much time y'all had together. Mm-hmm. Because if you was just like, this was your Wednesday, mm-hmm. I don't give a fuck about that. Mm-hmm. But it's the time to me, like, because after time, your bed started to smell like the person that you're with. Mm-hmm. And
mm-hmm. Their scent is left behind.
Yeah, so like, but if it's just, this is like your Tuesday or your Wednesday, this bitch ain't here long enough for the bed to smell.
Yeah, you're right.
So no, I need a new bed.
Clocking in and clocking out.
You know what I'm saying? Now she doing a drive back quick. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That was something else. Oh, so I wanted to say, mention like that a similar situation. So I have a set of friends right now that the boyfriend at the time and my husband are best friends. Me and the girlfriend were really, really cool. Mm-hmm. Well, now both of them have gone their separate ways. So she's gotten married, mm-hmm. and he's newly gotten married. Mm-hmm. And so my friend, the young lady, she actually said to me tonight, she thanked God for me because she thought that when they were done, that
you was gonna be done.
I was gonna be done with her, and I was just like, no, we have years of, outside of their relationship, mm-hmm. we built like a real friendship. You know what I'm saying? So even though he still comes up with his new wife, I don't have no issues with her. I think she's a really nice lady. Mm-hmm. But we don't. It's not like I would talk. Even when he was already getting slated to get married to this young lady. Mm-hmm. I was still talking to my friend. I never once told her that he was getting married. Because I feel like she said she was done. Mm-hmm. She really wanted closure, and she really needed that. They both needed that. Mm-hmm. What type of friend would I be to be like, so-and-so getting married?
Yeah,
that would just be like opening up her wound and pouring something because I know their history. Mm-hmm. Now, I did feel a little guilty at one point because I couldn't bring myself to tell her he was getting married. Mm-hmm. But it was more so for her own. That was my way of protecting her. Because she was in such a vulnerable state because that shit happened fast. Mm-hmm. But she knows that he's married now. And, she still friends with my husband. Mm-hmm. And we still talk with her. Mm-hmm. And he still comes over with his wife. We don't mention her. We don't bring her up. We don't bring him up to her. Mm-hmm. I mean, we are just sensitive to.
I think that's grown people business. That's how grown people should operate.
Yes.
Now I'm gonna ask a follow-up question. Who you invite to the barbecue?
I gotta talk to my husband. Did you invite so and so?
See what I'm saying? I'm just saying. You have that communication with him.
I don't want no mess on either. I don't want either person, but honestly, I probably could invite them both. Because the reason why I say that, they're both married. Mm-hmm. Now, again, I'm gonna talk to the listener first.
I would, and then after that, I would put out a disclaimer like, look, like, I'm cool with you, and I'm cool with them, but there may be some events where I'm not gonna tell you about because they're coming.
Absolutely.
And that would even make me uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not about putting nobody in uncomfortable
Exactly.
position.
So,
but all of us are still friends. Me and my husband are still friends with her. Obviously, we still friends with the best friend. And it's just been easy. But like you said, we've grown about our shit.
Yeah.
You know, I'm very sensitive to, especially having the knowledge that I have from that relationship. I won't be shit for. I will not now. I'm good for stirring the pot. But with situations like with people I give a fuck about, I will not be stirring the pot.
No, I agree 100%. But I definitely want to ask that. It's like, dang, well, when you're having events or couples nights, you do have those people that's like, well, oh, I didn't know y'all was having an event. Why didn't you invite me? Oh, well, sorry, we invited your ex and his chick.
But I think
But that's why I said give out the disclaimer.
I think she and I, we're close enough where I can tell her, well, like hypothetically, Thanksgiving's coming up. It's always been over the years that we all get together, this and the third. You know what I mean? She brings, she cooks, we cook, we all have a good time. I would still invite her to dinner with her husband. I just would make sure they come at different times. Just because, like, she is still my friend. You know what I mean? And my husband understands that she's still my friend, and that's not fair to not. I'd be like, yo, you gotta come at this time.
That's still a little dicey. That's a little dicey.
But I still also would tell her, yo, he coming with his wife, so I need you to come at this time. So that y'all don't have an opportunity to run into each other or see each other. You know what I mean?
For me, I'll probably like split up the holidays. I'm like, well, I'm gonna invite you over for Thanksgiving, but I'm gonna have them over for Christmas. Yeah, I'll split it up. But yeah, like with the times and stuff, because you could be having a good time with that person, y'all vibing, and it's like, oh well, time for you to go because your ex is coming. Yeah. And then they could always cross paths, like they leaving, you saying goodbye, and then they pull up, and then next thing you know, like old boy then got a new whip, and the girl get out and she all dressed up.
I like the idea of choosing a holiday.
Yeah,
better. That makes more sense when you start talking about those things happening. Yeah, I like to split up the holidays. So one of y'all get Thanksgiving, and one of y'all get Christmas.
I be looking at them like, you need some pepper to go with all that salt on your face right now, because you looking kind of salty when they pulled up.
Like nah.
All right, cool beans. So, you had something to bring up about telling people business. What's going on?
Okay, so in reference to telling people business, right? I'm one of those people. I'm pretty private. If you close in my circle, you know pretty much everything about me and my, how I deal with things and stuff like that. But I've already told you those things. So how would you feel if you are a person, I'm only saying a person because it could happen on either side, that was getting a divorce. You're going through a nasty fucking divorce. There are kids involved. It's a lot of different factors, you know what I mean? I'm talking about kids like of all different ages, right? Well, you have your group of friends, your girlfriends, right? And we have our besties, and those are the ones that know everything. And then you have your group that they don't know everything, but they know enough, right? Well, you haven't told that group of friends that this divorce was taking place at all. They don't know any details about what's going on. Why they haven't seen or heard from you or the kids or anything. They don't know nothing. They just thinking life is just going on or whatever. Well, hypothetically, somebody put your shit on fucking social media. Like, just for reference, just so there's no confusion, PSA, whole world.
This is what's going on.
This is what's going on with these two individuals. How the fuck would you feel? And what's your next action?
Oh, well, I'm going to feel some type of way, for one. And then two, I'm making a phone call. I ain't shooting no text.
Oh,
I'm not putting a comment. I'm not doing anything. Hey, Siri, call so-and-so. I'm not even going to look for you in the contacts. I'm going to tell Siri to dial your number. Yeah, I'm very, like you said, I'm a little bit private too. Not a lot of people knew I was going through a divorce. But people could tell I was separating by the pictures I was posting and the little slick little posts I was making, or blah blah. People could put two and two together. Cool. You figure it out. You Nancy Drew, Detective Private Eye. You figured it out. Cool beans. As far as putting my business out on social media, especially without my permission, we're definitely gonna have a conversation. The beginning of the conversation is gonna be one way because I'm gonna have some feels about what you did, and then I'm gonna let you. Again, I'm a little bit more grown now. I'm a little bit more calm. I'm gonna let you tell me why you did what you did. But also, I'm also gonna feel a type of way as to where it's like, were you doing this shit for likes and posts,
right?
And you know what I'm saying, to get more followers? Like, what was your end goal about putting this out when you didn't even get permission to put this out? And then I'm also asked, like, did this bring you joy? Did this make you happy that you went on social media and put my business and my significant other or ex significant other business out there? Did that make you happy?
Because misery loves company.
Exactly.
Well, I asked this question because this actually happened to one of my friends, and like I said, her business was put out on social media when none of us knew what was going on. She had made a post that was just basically saying like, hey, yo, I know I ain't been around, I know you ain't heard from me in a while, but this is what's going on. And she did mention that there was an attorney. This was the suggestion from the attorney. So, those of us that know her, it's kind of like we're thinking like something else. Like honestly, my whole mind was just like, whatever's going on, she can handle it. Did not have the wherewithal to think that this girl was going through a fucking divorce. I didn't have a clue. Right? I had not heard from my friend for a while, but that's not uncommon. We live in different states, she's a mother, she's a wife, she got her life going on, I got my life going on. So it was nothing to me. So when I saw that, like, I don't even know the person that
posted
her shit, but like, I was pissed for my friend. Like, literally, I was like 2 seconds from like at her, like, who the fuck are you? And why the fuck would you do that? Like, my thing is, that if she wanted us to know that, she would have told us that.
Right.
But you didn't just tell us. You told the whole fucking world.
Oh, and whoever's following,
And I say that because obviously it don't just post on her friends' pages. It posts on her friends' pages, her friends of friends' pages.
People start sharing it.
Exactly.
Then they start tagging people like, yo, did you see this? Did you know about this? They take snapshots and send it to people.
Exactly. And then the comment that was made was so biased. Like, so this is why I think that the person that put this girl's business out there, I think that she is a family member of the husband, of my friend's husband, because just listening to it, but I don't give a fuck. She could have been the mother of the bride, and I still would feel the same fucking way. Like, my thing is, everybody knows that they say that, well, I heard anyway, that I've never experienced it, and if I do, it'll be my one and only time. But they say that divorce is the hardest thing you'll ever have to go through. So, having to not only, it's not like she is single divorcing her spouse. This is a mother. These are his children. So now you didn't just embarrass her. You pretty much could have, embarrassed her kids because, she got social media and people be talking shit. And kids these days, they ain't got no home training. So, how they don't play the dubs or some shit, and they'll say some shit like, well, at least I got a daddy, or at least my mama still married. I'm just saying, you just open the door for so many things to be said, and unpredictable things.
It's a domino effect.
It is a domino effect.
Because, and then now that individuals getting phone calls, well, hey, are y'all really getting a divorce? And then next thing you know, you're having to, you don't have to, but you're gonna be asked these questions. And I know some people are not gonna ask questions, to be nosy, but it's like, oh, you find out something, you said that's your friend. Yeah. Now you want to go check on your friend and see if she's okay.
And I did. I wanted to check. That was my first instinct to check on her. But it's like, I don't want you to think I'm just checking on you because it's going
social
on.
Media, yeah.
But I was checking on her because I did have a question about something that I had seen. Just because I was just like, I wasn't aware. But because that person put her business out there like that, you are forcing, excuse me, you are forcing her to experience every emotion that she has been putting off for God only knows how long. She has to experience those emotions in that fucking moment, right fucking there. And maybe she wasn't prepared for that.
And then you gotta also deal with, but so and so said on social media that y'all was blah 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 blah. Okay, who do you believe? Like, if you're asking me questions, I'm answering your questions. Now you're questioning me on my business.
Yes, I feel like the person that that took it upon themselves and put her business out there like that, they mean her no goodwill. There's nothing. This person feels some type of way about her because I feel like anybody that I give a fuck about, you already know I'll take my shirt off to give you, you know what I'm saying, to help anybody. But even if I don't give a fuck about you, that's not my place. I'm not gonna just be like, fuck Courtney. I can't stand that bitch. She like this. I'm never gonna do that because first of all, you fucking humans are unpredictable as fuck. It's no longer.
We don't put nothing past anybody.
Exactly. I'm just saying, you just never know how one thing can set this person out. I mean, you may think that it's something so insignificant. Well, all I did was this. You don't know how that shit made them feel.
Trigger.
Well, you know what I'm saying? It could be a really, really horrible fucking trigger. And that trauma, you don't get to tell me what I should be traumatized by. I get to experience my trauma if and when I choose to relive that trauma. Right. That whole situation is fucked up. And like, for real, my friend was here, I'm too old to be out here fighting, but I be like, bitch, we want to pull up. Because this shit was fucking foul. Let me teach you some motherfucking manners.
But I have to say this. If you don't want your business to be told, don't tell it.
I know.
So the fact that this individual is wrong for going on social media telling the business, but if the business wasn't told to her, she wouldn't have had nothing to tell.
It didn't necessarily have to be told to her. Like I said, I think this person is a family member of the husband. They probably just seeing it and present when all this shit is going on.
Right, which is also I understand why. It's like what goes on in your marriage needs to stay in your marriage. Like you don't want to be arguing around family members or you want to vent to that one or that other person, and hopefully that person's loyal to you. Don't tell your business. But when you have these type of people, you don't need these people around. They're messy, and I'm pretty sure they knew this from the jump. But I get when you're vulnerable in that moment, you got some shit to get off your chest, and that's the person that's right there listening to it. But if you don't want your business to be told, don't tell it.
Yeah, that's definitely a good philosophy to live by. Because the way I am is like I tell my bitches, like y'all already know. I'll tell y'all what I tell y'all. But shit that I just like can never get out. Well, don't nobody know but me and God. And I'm taking that shit to my grave. Like I will not ever tell. I don't give a fuck if I'm on my deathbed. If you found out about it, God told you. I ain't tell you shit. I just want to say, like I said, we talked about this before. Me wanting, people that I love, I care about. I'm real big on when you have implausible deniability. Like they can't say you lying if you really have not been told. Like you really did not know. Like it's a way for me to protect you as well.
And then with social media, this is just my opinion, not everything needs to go on social media. No, but I remember social media is still like out there hot. Like social media is always popping. We always want to go see what's going on. TikTok is down, popping.
No, I love TikTok. My favorite app.
But I just remember when, you could post your status, like everybody was like, oh, well, I'm doing this. It went from, oh, I'm washing the dishes to, you're posting a quote or you're asking questions, you're doing a survey. And now it went from videos and it's funny and stuff like that. I just remember when social media was like, you used to post everything, but now it's like, everything doesn't need to be posted. You remember that shit?
We gotta talk about this. We talk about social media. We gotta throw this in there and talk about
going to the movies. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So this is a different topic, y'all. But I gotta talk about it because it's fucking hilarious to me. But this person, anyway. So I don't know if you guys have seen. There is a young lady that she took to social media. And basically said, I don't know her name, but I watched this video and I fucking cried laughing. She went to social media and she talked about how she felt like because we're animals, which I don't know. She speak for herself. I ain't no fucking
We are mammals. We're mammals.
We are mammals.
We're not animals out in the wild.
Thank you. I am not an animal in the wild.
I'm like, hold on, we mammals, bitch.
Yeah, we know that. Well, she went on social media and was talking about that. She said that she felt like because we are animals and there are no animals in the wild, they don't have toilet tissue, they don't wipe their ass, and a third. So she decided that about 2 years ago that she was gonna start wiping her ass, right? Fucking
ew,
disgusting.
Ew.
But hey, I don't gotta sleep with you. I'll live with you, bitch.
Yeah.
Right. So I saw this shit. Like this lady was just like going in about like, yeah, I stopped wiping my ass like 2 years ago. She was like, she said she made a comment like there is nothing good comes from wiping your ass with toilet tissue. She was like, because they put chemicals and shit in toilet tissue. And like, it's no animals don't wipe their ass. Okay, you ain't no animal, no fucking wild. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that first.
Right.
But when she said, there is it can't be any harm or some shit like that. And so my first thought was, well, I remember being a kid and not wiping my ass properly. What's the first thing? Your ass starts itching. So
yeah.
You ain't wiped your ass in 2 years.
Right.
You ain't gonna tell me your ass don't itch. And if it don't, that means you just in public digging in your ass all day, scratching your ass. Disgusting. But I ain't through with her, right? Mm-hmm. Wait, there's more.
You stupid. Wait, there's more.
So I saw that video a couple days ago. And so I am the type of person, I don't take social media for face value unless it's like good being done and shit like that. I go, if I open my phone up first thing in the morning, like when I get to work and stuff, you better know I'm going there to get my laugh on, like, whatever. So here I am, opening my phone on Tuesday, and this lady, same lady that we're talking about, she has posted a follow-up video. So she said that one day she was in Target, and she's walking to Target, and this is lady walking with a child that appears to be about 3 or 4 years old. And kids are just curious beings.
Mm-hmm. They're off the chain nowadays. Man,
they are fucking curious. I love kids because they are so fucking honest.
Mm-hmm. So
this 3 or 4 year old kid is walking through Target and is like, mine smell like shit, basically. He says, like, mine smell like caca or poo-poo or something like that. So he just keeps going around. And this lady that does not like her ass in Target, she says, I just try to be, like, incognito because I know he's talking about me because we know I don't like my ass, right?
I can't believe she's like being public with it though too. Like,
this is the thing I'm talking about. We're talking about not putting everything they gotta go on social media.
Right.
So this baby that's like 3 or 4 years old, he goes and investigates.
He go walking around and try to find the smell.
That's exactly what he did. He was following his goddamn nose. So
Mommy told me to use my senses,
so I'm using it. So this baby got close to her. He was like, Mom, it's this lady. This lady smelled like caca, or she smelled like shit or poo, whatever. It was her. So the lady that doesn't like her ass, she's on social media and she's venting about this 3 or this 4 year old child, about how this child should have been taught better. The child should know better than to embarrass her that way. Bitch, what? Do you hear yourself?
Right.
This baby is 3 or 4 years old. He smells shit. He called a motherfucking spade a motherfucking spade. He probably was like, ain't nobody gonna whoop your ass because if I show myself, I get my ass whooped. They gonna whoop your ass. That's probably what he was thinking. Like, I'm with you. Everything does not have to go on social media. Right. But shit like that is fucking hilarious.
These funny kids, man. What, like that little boy, he was reading the math problem and he was like, Jaden got, what is it, $1.02? He was like, Jaden broke.
He was like, what does that tell you about Jaden?
Jaden broke.
That shit was funny.
There's another video, it's like, the mom is trying to teach the boy trying to teach him math, and she was like, if so-and-so got 7 apples and he loses 5, how many does he have? And the kid was like, 8. And she was just like, what? And then the father jumps in and tries to help him out, and the kid's still like answering the question wrong.
That's just like, I think that's post it for entertainment.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's how I look at social media. But this shit with this lady, like, clearly, bitch, you felt that it was your turn to entertain us.
Right.
And we were thoroughly fucking entertained when that 4-year-old said your ass was funky.
Right.
Like.
And then I remember we talked about that lady who's promoting this cream or whatever. That's saying you can use this cream on your arms and in your butt crack, and on your toes and stuff. And she was just like, this product works and it works for 24 hours. And I'm just like,
no, she said 72 hours.
Oh, she said 72 hours for real?
Yes,
okay, I thought
she said 24. Me and Tony was watching the commercial. She got a cream for fucking men now. So my thing is with that, like. What the fuck are we saying? This cream is a substitution for washing your ass?
So I see it from both sides, right?
I don't.
I see it from both sides. When you're traveling, right? Say you stuck in the airport. Some people don't have money to go get them a hotel room and go wash it up, blah blah blah. And then when they give out those when you miss your flight, stuff like that, now some airlines have those little toiletries kit that they give you in case you gotta sleep in the airport that night, whatever, blah blah blah. Not everyone is gonna go in to the bathroom, and half the time the bathrooms are not even clean. But no one's gonna go in there and try to wash in the sink, especially when you got people walking in and out the whole time. You see where I'm coming from? So
I do understand.
Her motive may be use this cream to kind of help cover, even though I don't think that's her motive.
I don't think that's the motive.
I'm being devil's advocate here, but I can see her promoting it to that point. Okay, hey, you can use this, you know what I'm saying, if you need to with situations like that, if you're stranded and you can't go wash your ass.
Yeah, but you still gonna feel unclean.
You are gonna feel unclean, but the minute you get access to a shower or whatever the case may be, you're gonna do your damnedest to go wash your ass. Hopefully.
But I feel like that cream is intended for people who do not bathe.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not marketed like use as a travel substitute or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's marketed like you can put this shit on and not wash your ass for 3 days and still not think.
Yeah, no.
That's the way that shit is marketed.
Mm-hmm. You open yourself up to like just germs and getting sick. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm like, yeah, that shit is funny. Like I would say maybe they should get that lady to wipe her ass and market the cream.
Now some people, so remember B. Simone? I don't know if you remember her talking about. She was like, she don't take a shower every day. But she further explained that she was like, if I take a shower the night before, right? She added some stuff on too. She was like, but if I take a shower the night before, I feel like I don't need to get up in the morning and take another shower.
I agree with that.
Now there are some people who sweat and they sleep, so I get it. If you need to get up in the morning, you can sweat, blah blah blah. Cool, that's your prerogative. Do what you want. It's your body. You take care of your body how you want to take care of your body. But she was just like, I don't take a shower every day. Some people was just like, well, it's nasty. It's like majority of the people that were saying, it's like there's been a time where you sat in the house for more than 2 days and you probably did not go wash your ass. I guarantee it.
I would feel like somebody was in my skin with me.
Now, I have done it to where like on a Friday night, I've taken a shower, got up in the morning, didn't leave the house, just sat around on the couch or blah, blah, blah. I probably didn't wash again until like Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon.
Okay.
I feel like I haven't gone anywhere. My house is clean or whatever. It's not like there's some smells that are going on, so I need to go wash my ass or blah, blah, blah. But if I was going around the house cleaning, smelling like chemicals and all that stuff, and I'm sweating or whatever, oh yeah, absolutely, I'm going to go take a shower.
I feel like that.
So I see where B. Simone was coming from. It was like, I don't shower every day. Yeah. Now, is it a habit? No. Yeah. Like, I don't do that every single weekend. But if I know I'm in the house, I took a shower Friday, like, came home from work, took a shower, and I'm still in the house Saturday, I'm chilling, blah, blah, blah. I'm okay with not washing again until Sunday. Does that make sense? I feel like that's not a big deal.
No,
you know
that's
what I mean?
not. But then, like, let's add to that. You're an adult woman.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you a teenage boy, hell no.
Oh, yeah, right. Fact.
Because, yeah, I be like, everybody in my house, before you get in my sheets, you will wash your ass. Mm-hmm. Because the majority of them little fucking savages that live in my house are under the age of 18. Mm-hmm. And they be moving. Mm-hmm. And I don't give a fuck whether you left the house or not. Mm-hmm. You done enough moving. Mm-hmm. Get your ass in some motherfucking water.
Yep.
Man, I'm curious to know if the lady, shit, you don't wipe your ass, like, do you shower every day? Mm-hmm. Like, I would think that you would have to shower. Like, to know how you could feel normal in your skin. You first of all, you don't wipe your ass, and then you think it's cool to tell the whole world.
I'm just like, I just can't imagine like when you go, you first of all you're using. I don't care if it's your toilet, public toilet, whatever. There's still germs.
Mm-hmm.
Like the toilet is probably one of the most. I mean, yeah, it's coming from your body, but it's one of the most disgusting things in your house because that's where your what do we call it? Sewage or your waste. Yeah, your waste is going into and you're flushing it. Like I have a pet peeve about the lid not being down when I flush the toilet. Like I have to put the lid down and then I flush the toilet. So I feel like the fumes and shit are gonna get up in the air. I got my toothbrush right there, my washcloth where I use to wash my face, and all the fumes and stuff getting on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, just you just getting up and just pulling up your underwear, your pants, and just going on about your day. Like you don't feel the moisture and the gunkness or whatever got left behind after you let out your waste. Like, how can you not?
And then the lady said, she was just like, Or
do you just hop in the shower after you do that? Because some people, and I think DJ Envy said this on Breakfast Club, he was like, if he goes and takes a shower, and he gets out the shower and he gotta go poop, he's going back in the shower to take another shower.
Yeah.
Which is nothing wrong with that.
No,
but
it's not.
I'm just like, I wipe myself appropriately. Yeah. So, but I'm not gonna get right back in the shower and wash again. I would.
I know my child does too. She'll tell you. That's why she got her shit in order. Mm-hmm. She got shit, then she shower.
But then it's like, do you take a shower every time you shit? After you shit, you gotta take a shower.
No, that's not practical.
So what is it about when you get out of the shower? Because
you already just got clean. Like, I don't know. It's something about that. Like, you know, I've been very candid about having my issues with digestive. Like, my shit be terrible. So if I take a shower and I'm one of those people like I don't really get much warning. Mm-hmm. If I get out the shower and my stomach like, bitch, you gotta go right now. Mm-hmm. Guess what? That shit gonna be nasty. I'm getting back in the shower. Right. Let me wash my hands. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but one of the things I was gonna add about the lady that said that she don't, wipe her ass, she made the argument that toilet tissue has chemicals and shit in it. Well, bitch, you ain't saying you use a t-shirt, a washcloth, a wipe. Mm-hmm. She just don't wipe her ass. I think at that point she just be disgusting. Maybe she really did that shit for fucking likes on social media or comments or I don't know because I don't know what person would just tell the whole world, yeah, I don't wipe my ass. That's like saying when I shit, I wipe from front to back. No, from back to front.
Back to front. That's nasty. That's nasty.
You see what I'm
saying? That means you.
Exactly. It's just to me. It's along the same lines. I'm just saying, like you said, everything does not have to be posted on social media.
Scooping that shit like a tortilla chip.
Bro. But at the end of the day, I know we talked about a couple different things. At the end of the day, I think moral story is everything should not be posted on social media.
Yeah, and then it's like I know different areas of the world, different ethnic groups, all that, they just hygiene differently. Like there's been plenty of times when I've been overseas and I don't walk past something or not something. Someone is like, damn, did you not put on any deodorant? And then I find out some cultures don't use deodorant, never heard of it, just don't use it. And then that smell story. And then that smell is normal to them. Or it's not even to them, it's not even a smell, it's just it's just air, you know what I mean?
For us, we like that's BO. Right. No, hell no. You told me about that shit.
I've been over to, I'm gonna just say Asia, where they don't have the same type of toilets or the same type of bathrooms that we have. I had to improvise.
You had to use the outhouse?
No, it wasn't an outhouse. It was just something in the floor.
Yep, that's
to where it's not something. Yeah, it's not something that you sit on.
It was like you squat.
Yeah, you squat, and then you make sure you hold your jeans or whatever you have to make sure you don't get wet. Because sometimes your aim ain't always straight.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to get butt ass naked every time I got into the bathroom. Cause I don't want shit on my knees. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, I give you come from. And then there's been times where ain't no water on the boat.
Oh yeah.
And you gotta go get your baby wipes. And you gotta go take care.
Yeah,
you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
Yeah, but that's like
that's to the extremes. Yeah, that's extreme circumstances. We get it. But if you have access to the TP, please utilize
or
the TP.
a washcloth, a white something. You can
Mm-hmm.
either use like what the baby cloths back in the day when they didn't use diapers.
Mm-hmm.
Just you like I said, at this point, she can't even make the argument. The tissue argument is null and void because you don't use nothing to wipe your ass. But you feel like it's okay though. You offended because a 3 or 4 year old told your ass you stink.
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't be embarrassed. You ought to be embarrassed for putting that shit on fucking social media and telling the whole fucking world that you don't wipe your ass.
Right. I can think of so many instances where it's like when we used to go out. Everybody know before you go out, you hop in the shower, you got your music playing, you doing what you do. Your ass gets so fucked up, so faded. When you come home that night, you probably smell like outside. You probably smell like you've been sweating. You to the point where you too fucking drunk that you literally gotta pass the fuck out.
Yeah.
You just didn't take a shower
that
night.
I'm probably pass the fuck out like right where I was at. Cause I'm good for that shit. Like I'm gonna throw up right there on that floor. I'm gonna lay right here on the couch. I'm not going to get my ass in my bed. Look, y'all know y'all gonna test this shit. Look, I'll be right here.
But I know that next morning when I get up hungover, whatever the case may be, yeah, I need to go refresh and go take a shower, wash all this shit off.
Yeah.
What about baths though? Some people are like they don't like taking baths because you laying in your own dirt. But then baths are recommended for soothing and soaking your body, whatever case may be.
I don't really give a fuck how you wash your ass. Sit down, stand up, just fucking do it. Like nothing. Look, wash it, and I'm not talking about whole baths.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if that's what you gotta take, like we said, we did on the ship, that's a little extreme.
Mm-hmm.
But if you are in a regular living situation,
mm-hmm.
like
when you have access and all the resources.
Absolutely. Like I tell Jada every night, I'm always like, yo, go take a shower. She's like, a bath? I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Just go wash your ass.
Right. Right. Go wash the day off of you.
Thank you. And that's funny you said the day, because every time my baby come home, when I get home from work, and she come to the house like, hey, Mom. I be like, hey, baby, she kisses me. I'm like, oh, you smell like other people's kids.
Or, we used to say, man, you smell like outside.
Yeah, no, my baby smell like other people's
I used to hate that. I used to hate, like, there'd be times where I'll come home from work, I'll take a shower, and then I'll go around the house and do some stuff, or I'll go outside, take the trash out, or I'll go back and forth to the car, clean out my car, and then I come back inside, I'm like, damn, I smell like outside. I need to go take a shower.
Yep. Or your mom used to say, you smell like a puppy.
Yep. Like, damn, you smell like outside. Like, you be even smelling yourself like, damn, I just put these damn clothes on 2 hours ago and I already smell like outside. I need to go take a shower.
That's why I walk around in sweatpants and start getting ready. As soon as baby like, okay, we're finna go, I'm like, I have to put my clothes in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but in sweatpants, I don't give a fuck.
Absolutely. Well, as far as, like we said, when it comes to telling your business, my recommendation is if you don't want your business told, don't tell it.
If you think it might get out, if you just gotta tell somebody,
mm-hmm.
Get on the main line and call the Lord.
You said get on the main line.
Get on the main line. Tell him what you want. He's the only one that should know. I'm for real. Because,
no, yeah, you're right.
Because even a friend, my philosophy is a listening ear could potentially be a running mouth.
Mm-hmm.
So just tell Jesus about it. Who was it? What movie was that? You bet not know. The Color Purple book. You bet not tell nobody but God.
And then when we talked earlier, we talked about the ex with the ex. I mean, the ex is the ex for a reason. What that ex chooses to do or do things with and whatnot. I mean,
that's their business.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, but it's okay. Like we talked about earlier, like it's okay that if you feel some type of way, because at the end of the day, we are human.
That's right.
But just try not to involve yourself in the drama and in the messiness. And then if you have friends that's always bringing you back the tea and the mess, it might be time for some new. It might be time for one to check that friend. But if that friend is continue to bring you back the mess, it might be time to get some new friends.
Right. All great things.
Absolutely. All right, sis, we done did it again. Within an hour.
Really?
So,
always a great conversation.
Looking at the little dial right now, I'm like, oh, we kind of, yeah.
It's always a great conversation. I know we talk about a couple different things, but it just be like so much shit going on. Like, let's look everybody else talking about it. It's our turn. Let's have an opinion about it.
One thing I do want to say is I know one person who don't have an issue telling her business.
Oh.
Who you think? No, not you. Jada Pinkett Smith.
So she probably won't give a fuck.
She definitely don't. Because she be spilling all the tea, and I know we'll be looking at her like, dang, you talking again?
He like, let me just fucking.
He over here like, my team ain't said nothing. My team ain't said nothing. Now I know you done been with this person and this person.
But then again, you gotta think about it. Some people do shit for the clout. Like it could be for the likes, or maybe she feels like she's not relevant anymore.
It definitely could be
to lose her relevance
for promoting her book. I know for sure. That's why she started talking to promote her book, so people can go and read her book and see what she's talking about. But I feel like at some point, enough is enough. Like you're at the point where you, in my opinion, you are embarrassing the person that you're married to, and you are embarrassing, your family and your children.
Especially if you choose to stay married to this person. Like my thing is, healing is about growing and moving on. So if you still got that much of shit to talk about what he did, like clearly you're not healed. Like do like Taraji just did. Taraji just went to Bali. She gonna be there for a month. Go to Bali. Bitch, you got the money. Go to Bali.
Do some healing.
And do some healing. Like, work on you. Because my thing is, like, either you're going to continue to stay married to this man, or you're not. Pick a side. If you're going to be married to him, you're going to have to take the good with the bad. If you're not, fucking divorce him, move the fuck on.
And on that note, folks, we are out.
And cut.
Right. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in to our impromptu bourbon sessions. Feel free to send us emails at impromptu. Is it impromptubourbon@gmail.com?
Yes.
Yeah. So impromptubourbon@gmail.com. We are also on YouTube. We have our own YouTube channel. So please feel free to leave comments. Let us know what you think. Let us know if we're cussing too much, if we're not loud enough. Don't cross the line and call us out our names and stuff like that. Because if we need to come for you and find you, we can. We know people's. So, anywho,
I was gonna say also, if y'all want to hear us talk or have an opinion about a certain situation, leave in the comments.
Right, absolutely. If you want us to address certain things, certain stories, definitely let us know, and hopefully we can cover that topic. We can't cover everything because we want to keep our day jobs, but
we ain't trying to be on cancel culture.
Exactly. We ain't trying to get sued either because we ain't got no money like that. So, all right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Later.